Good morning, everybody. First of all, if you're new to this channel, or not even new, if you're watching this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's very important. Remember to comment. We need all your guys' support. We're a small family business. We're trying to make it in this world, so we need all the help we can get. So yeah, we're just back at the job that we were sort of getting started on last week. It should be done today. There's not really a lot left to do. Weather's absolutely beautiful, can't complain. Like I've said before, it makes life a lot easier. A little bit worried about Bugsy Beagle this morning. He's not seeming his little doggy self. He's a little bit mopey, aren't you, pal? He came out the door very slinky this morning, walking really slow, and so I don't know if he's got a bit of tummy ache or he's got a poorly paw or something. You can see, looks tired, doesn't he? You've been stopping out late. Anyways, yeah, he's all right. He's just got it on him, I think. Bless him. But yeah, so we'll hop out the van very shortly and we'll see what's what he's doing. I've got a feeling I'm gonna have to do some mad dashing this morning to fetch some bits and bobs. I think we need some jointing compound. See what the lads say when they get here, as that is my job to go and fetch stuff. So anyway, let's hop out this I'm gonna hop out this van and have a little nose. So I don't know if I mentioned this Friday, but I over-ordered on material because I had to just order off the cuff. I haven't been here for a couple of months, so I had to order off the cuff what I was going to use. So I ordered 2 tons of stone, 2 tons of sand, etc, just to get us rocking and rolling. Soon realised it was way too much, so returned 2 ton, which was being collected Saturday. We weren't here, so can anyone spot the problem? Bearing in mind this bag is some rubbish for Dave. They've taken all of it, so now we've got no sand whatsoever to mix with. So I'm gonna have to go on a mad dash now and try and find some sand from a building merchant, some jointing compound. Absolute nightmare fuel. Well, it's not, but yeah, we'll just sped things up a bit. But there you go. So that's gonna soon turn out to be the first job. Like I said, I don't know what Chris showed you on Friday. I was just up here when the customer came out, so I couldn't really record. Well, it's a bit awkward. But yeah, we're pretty much getting there. So we've just got to sort of put the 2 steps on now. Make some modifications. Yeah, modifications to the bottom step. We're gonna lower it, of course. Take that all out, and then that slab will run through at the top. New step. We're all done. So the back up, tidy all around. Nice little job. Nice usable area for the family who live here. So and that is what it is all about. So right, anyway, Ash will stop waffling. I'll have to wait for the boys to arrive. Right, just got back. Oh, hang on a minute, I forgot the radios on. Okay, so just breaking out that bottom step now. We've just been and fetched the sand, cement, bits and bobs that we needed that have been taken accidentally. So yeah, in the meantime, the neighbours come around and ask if we can lift a area block paving. So we're going to pop and do that now. Okay guys, so this is the spot. Ooh, look at these significant dippage. And this, look at this monstrosity here. You can see that. Wow. So let's have a look, see what's going on under here. Get it all lifted and fixed. Make it look nice. So I did have a time lapse on, but I forgot to press record. And we're taking these blocks out. Well, it's a pretty substantial dip. I don't really know how to show you. I don't know if you can see the depth on it, but well, you can see under this block here there's a void. So what I'm gonna do now is I've decided I'm gonna use ballast and put it on. I'm not sure what is causing this. So something's causing the sand to wash out, which I believe could be in torrential downpours. This manhole, the water inside it's swelling, or there's been a blockage, and what's happened is it's broken the seal between the chamber and the recessed lid. It's come underneath and washed over time, washed the sand away. So a way to combat that is to obviously what we'll do is first we'll mix the ballast and 10mm ballast and cement mix dry. We'll refloat that, we'll lay that as a bed for a block paver, which is rare. So that's an extra layer of security there for it not happening again. And then what we'll do is there's some more dip behind this gate. We're going to have to lay to the gate and under, then go around the other side. and fix that, which is cool. And then what we'll do is we'll lift the recess lid up and we'll just look what's going on in there and see if we can sort of point up any sort of holes in the joint and underneath the recess lid. So that is the plan. So in the meantime, Folding's just gonna get some mixed up, and then we'll get this laid. So this is the problem with this kind of work, which is you start lifting it, and as you see over the years, joints have opened up quite wide, and it's the moss that contains them. So when you take them out, put them back in, it cleans the block up, and what you end up with is bloody gaps. So if I push the pattern now all the way this way, you're just going to end up with big gaps. So you sort of have to evenly distribute these horrible gaps that open up, and then brush and sand in, which is what I'm going to have to do, I think. But still not happy with it. I think I'm going to relift this bit here and just lower it slightly and try and get a better fall. But yeah, I don't like doing stuff like this. It's alright if it's on my own jobs, but no one's ever happy with it. Oh, there's dipped. So, but yeah, I mean, it'll be usable. Okay, so again, I'm not sure the lighting and stuff you can see, but Konnal step to the left a bit. It's about as best we're going to get it. A little tamping with a hammer. I'm going to do a little bit of work in this little section here. Just try and maybe bring that border up, knock those middle down here. I don't know if you can see on the camera, sort of here. Just get the best we can get. But there's a saying in the industry, and it's you can't polish a turd, and that's exactly what it is now. So there's no point. However, we're hearing some really, I don't know if you guys can hear. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but we're hearing it sounds like a waterfall under the ground. And there's another manhole this side, so we're thinking there's something going on. So we're going to lift this manhole now and take a look. But for the benefit of this tape, I'm not accepting any liability when I lift this and look. If I lift this up and the old manhole's missing underneath and there's water flowing under the arse, it's very much a them problem. I'm not having anything to do with it. Okay, so as I feared, yeah, sorry guys if you're eating your Sunday lunch, this is what my life consists of. So we've got a blockage here, which I think at some point something's happened here, and it's this stone and stuff I think it's washed into here. It's filled this drain up, soil and sediment, so that needs to come out. So I'm going to give the customer now, I'm going to give him a price to do that for him, and if he doesn't want that price, he doesn't want to accept it, then he can get down there on that and pay 300 quid. Because to be honest with you boys and girls, I ain't rooting for people shit on a Monday for free, so that's what's happening. Okay, so this is what we're up against, guys. I've had a word with the customer, I'm going to pay some additional money, so it's on me, boys. Here we go. So, as I was saying, I've cleared it all out. You guys don't want to see that, it's in that bucket, it's grim. So I've cleared it all out. We've got some homemade tools, but they're not the best. And then what we've done is, around this side of the house, we've found a drain inlet here. So what we've done is we've stuck the hose on full blast down there, and what it's doing is it's running its course down this pipe, and it's running clear water through. So I'm going to get a hose pipe now and just clear all the benching down as best I can. Get covered in bloody guff. Yeah, and that'll be us there, and then we'll get some sand, get this path finished.
Right, cracking on. Old Big Botty Burts is jointing that up. Steps are doing. Just steps are done, clearing up, getting all this crap out. And that's
It's not crap. Top end tools.
that. Get bending that.
What's this? What's that?
Get bending it. Still going though.
No, pouring in the
Still going.
sauce
Got some new gravel to go in there. Got that blue to go on there, and we're soiling there, and then we're done, aren't we? We're finished. Oh, nice. That thing's over there, your dog
Yeah.
thing.
I keep needing to get him out, but it's too sunny here, isn't it?
Anything to report?
Tell you what, though, go on.
No? That's it then. Turn camera off.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Okay, so that is us about done on this little job. Not bad. What was it? 2 days really, I suppose, 2 and a bit, as we came the day before and started prepping, but it's all good. Made it a bit more accessible. You see the idea now that you could step onto this step, onto the top now, straight onto one level. Obviously it's meant it's needed retaining, lowering slightly, but yeah, customers happy, we're happy, whoever's happy, Chris is happy lot. That's his favourite chair ever. Yeah, he's loving his life. So we're all done. Enjoy. Hello everyone. So did the live the other day and a couple of people were like, oh, what's your garden look like? What's your garden look like? So I thought, as soon as the weather was nice, it's a bit impromptu, so you have to excuse me because the washing's out. But yeah, I thought I'd show you around. So basically, I'll be perfectly honest with you, bar little bits, this was how it was when I bought it. It's probably one of the reasons sort of that I did, if I'm honest. So yeah, so we've got basically, I don't know how big this lawn is, maybe 20 square meters tops. I did install the sleepers for a retained flower bed. My mum was struggling to maintain it. It was all one level through, just the lawn, then a flower bed, but it kept overgrowing the lawn and damaging the grass. So yeah, so I put the sleepers in to retain it, and that's about the level of my gardening, sort of maintaining that. I tell you what, I've just lied, I've got a gardener. I have got a gardener who comes around, bless him, and sorts it for me once a month. So yeah, shout out. The lawn, as you can see, it suffers from beagle damage, doesn't it, Bugs? Bugs is very happy. It was his birthday yesterday and he got this new ball. He's 8. It's his 8th birthday. He's obsessed with reflections. Look, he's seen something. Yeah, so I'm constantly trying to repair the lawn. As anyone with dogs knows, this bit was all mud. So I only did that, I seeded it a couple of weeks ago, so it's not doing bad actually. But yeah, so that's the lawn area. And then this is my little sort of patio area. Again, I wasn't planning on filming, but yeah, do you know what, I think it's just all you need. Again, this is about 25 square meters. All this walling was here, really nice granite. I think these are natural granite slabs, you know, I'm not sure, show myself up now, but again, they were here when I got here. But I find these slabs, whatever they are, they clean up to brand new every single time, like literally, like, I mean, these just been jet washed, but come up pretty good every year. So yeah, of course this is all new build here, this extension, so we had that built a couple of years ago. So yeah, that took up a lot of the garden, but before there was a garage and like a forecourt outside of the house. So there's a garage here and then a forecourt, and then yeah, and then again these pavers were in the forecourt area of this path. So we took them up and saved them. Really, they're quite high quality. Again, I think they're like a granite paver or whatever they are, but we just reinstated them basically down here. So you might recognise these gates, still aren't sold. That's what happens. I end up storing stuff. Got some porcelain from our jobs, as you've seen us do. Yeah, and then onto the front really. So that's pretty much it really. It's pretty straightforward. It's just, you know, this stuff accumulates, but it's clean and tidy. It's just storage space. Got the old CCTV. You never know, do you? So yeah, but that's it really. Nothing glamorous, nothing silly. We haven't got waterfalls and fountains and so on, but just a nice clean living space that's easily maintainable, minimal effort, minimal work, and that works for a small family. We're busy, so yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You know, get some throw cushions on here in the summer at the back of the barbecue. The barbecue's normally here in this corner, but we get some cushions on there, cushions there. You know, you can seat, you know, comfortably. We've got this wall as well. We can comfortably seat 20 people around here. You know, when we've had shindigs and bonfire doos and so on. So happy days. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd do that. I had 2 minutes to spare. So from me and Bugs in his very, very large rugby ball shaped tennis ball. I'll see you later. Again, I'll just responding to some of the questions. So yeah, nice one. Okay, so it's Tuesday morning, and as you guys can see, the weather has took a turn for the worse. Strangely, it's still really warm, so I've got my jumper and my coat on, but it's red hot. But anyway, the job at hand today is basically all this new fence going here. All this is coming out to this line here. Obviously that's the neighbours, and then this section in here. So we've all got to get in here somehow, dig this out. So yeah, pretty straightforward driveway. Quite happy if it weren't for the weather. Time's always a factor, but we'll get it done. So yeah, let's get rocking and rolling. Okay, so first of all,
leave it.
I think it's worse. It'll make it worse. Yeah. We just noticed this was supposed to have been repaired, and it has been, but it's been hired out and it's been pulled back out. It's not currently leaking, so it's all right. So I'll get on the phone to him. And this one's absolutely knackered anyway. This has got some chips in this, so it's leaking, but the whole thing leaks basically. Right. So what's happening is we need to get in here, obviously, to dig this area out. Well, this post's in the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to get it out in one piece, which we're trying now. I'm going to break around it, pull the post out, and then Chris can get up here with the machine. Obviously makes things a lot easier. But if not, it's going to be a hand dig, which is a ball ache. So that's the plan from there. Let's crack on. Right, so as you can see, we've got to break out. This is our customer's job and this is the next door neighbours. But the problem we've got here is, as you can see, there's a path edging that runs all the way down, but it finishes here. So what's ended up is we've ended up with like a crack here where it's going to be. So what we're going to have to do is either block pave to this line and re-concrete this little bit here, or run a new edging all the way down. Okay, so the grab lorry's just arriving now. Got John from Kelly Grab here today, and we're going to get this shit moving. Okay, so we are doing really well. It's like 12 o'clock lunchtime now. First load's already gone, second load is about ready. We've got the lorry coming this afternoon, not going to hang about for. Edgings are all out. So tomorrow we'll be stoning up new edgings. We'll get all that in. The weather's shitty, but you know what, who cares? Getting used to it now. At least it's warm. It's still really warm. It's about 20 degrees, believe it or not. Yeah, so as you can see, Chris is just finishing the scrape up now. That's it really. That's the end of that. Sorry, I was just distracted then whilst filming. Yeah, so we're all dug out pretty much. Just waiting for a lorry, clean up. That's it. Tomorrow, edging, stone, about done. May I just add some bit of repair work gone on today, because that hadn't been fixed properly. So it felt falling off, so we replaced the bolt there, and also the diesel filter. It's almost as if, Chris, we need a mechanic to look after our machine for us.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Instead of someone that just rents it out.
Yeah, imagine that you got someone to look after it and pick up and drop it off who was a JCB mechanic, but it transpired they didn't actually do any work on it, and they just hide it out to members of the public.
Who's the fools?
Well, someone's making money somewhere. We're just paying for the damages. So, yeah, if JCB Sean's watching, carry on and we'll be knocking out your brand new teeth. That's where he's got his new teeth from. We paid for them. Veneers. Right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning, everybody. So, a bit of a late start for me, I shall explain. So I've got here, and the grab's here now, just dropping the road stone off. It's a beautiful Type 1 stone. Absolutely beautiful stone, that is. I reckon that's about the best quality you can get your hands on, if I'm honest. Perfect. So first job of the day now, as you can see the boys, we're just going to start knocking this around. Obviously stone the whole area up, got the edgings to go in today along the front. And that'll be it really till the materials get here tomorrow. Steady day today, and then all balls to the wall tomorrow. We'll have to get stuck in. Okay, so as you've just seen, that's all the stone whackered. As we do now, we're going to get these path edgings set. It's Christopher's favourite thing to do. He's so ecstatically happy.
He's not happy.
Why?
No one sent in no snaps.
No, Chris, it's your second chance of an appeal here.
No, you don't want to do it no more.
Tired of begging, aren't you, mate?
You don't want to talk.
You're not lowering yourself here. All he asked for was a pack of discos. Box.
Ooh,
What was it?
Someone said some bit of bloke.
Go on. What, in the comments?
Said that you were sexy and you look like Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. Pat Fardy. Birch, yeah. He said Birch is like a council house Tom Hardy.
It was a man who was basically saying you were hot.
Hey,
That's your new name now, Pat Fardy.
Mate, he's a council house.
Innit?
Posh for it.
Hey, Pat Fardy.
Get out of it.
Ah, Pat. Tom Hardy and Pat Fardy.
I'll take that.
So anyway, yeah, we're going to run these edges up now, get them in. It's job or not today. We've got all the materials coming in the morning. As I've said to you before, but I'll say it again for any new subscribers, we don't get all the materials here the same day. It leads to a little bit of a hold up. Reason being is when the materials get here tomorrow, if the edgings are in and all the stone and the sub base is complete, we can put all the sand and materials on the sub base, so it just saves a lot of messing around in terms of moving it all. You know, we have to move tons of sand. It saves a lot of trouble in terms of blocking the pedestrian highway. So it's just the right thing to do. It just makes sense for ease of access and everything else, everybody else. So anyway, it's enough fucking rabbiting from me. We shall get these edgings in. Oh, and for the record, we've picked these edgings up from Frank Keys today, and I'd like to say that is how an edging should look. Right, so if marshals are listening, can you try putting some cement or some form of concrete in your mix so they're not just made of powder that fall to pieces if you tap them? Thank you. Okay, so as you guys have seen, edging's in, stone's in, and we've realised we're going to put this post back in now because we were going to lay it through, but if we do that and we put the gravel board, sorry, and the panel back in on top of the paving, it's going to be too high and it's going to have to amend all the fencing. So it makes sense that we lay it, put the panel back in, then lay around it and cut it all back in and so on. So there you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, rain stops play, literally siling it down. So it was due. I think the dog's out, gone for a wee look. we're just loading up now. So that's us anyway. Stoned up edgings in, gates back in. Happy days. See you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning. It's a bit of a weird one because we started this job Tuesday, so I kind of feel like it's midweek, Wednesday, Tuesday. But yeah, the week is getting on, so I think we're making good time. Driveway is not too big, so as long as everything goes swimmingly today, we should be able to get the driveway laid, start cutting in tomorrow. It's meant to be finished Monday. Could be Tuesday. We'll see. Got a fence to go in Monday. It's arriving Friday. So the fencing is arriving on Friday, but it has to go in Monday. So yeah, there's a fair bit to do. Shouldn't be too difficult, the fence. As long as everything else is done, we'll get that in quite easily. But if there's other things to do, could be problematic. So it might mean a Tuesday finish on this job. But anyway, I ain't complaining. Things are going swimmingly. On the bug. I can hear the wiggle waggler going. It's going, innit? It's going! You cannot control his wiggle waggler. Like a lot of men, to be honest. It seems to be a trend. So anyway, yeah, I'm here early. It's about 7:30. I'm expecting a lorry of materials. So as I've said before, I like to get here early to make sure they are put where I need them, to avoid more work for the boys. You know, like I said, a pack of blocks being 6 meters nearer than, you know, it saves a lot of manpower and a lot of physical effort. So yeah, try and do that when I can to hook the boys up and make it easier for myself, obviously. Get things done quicker, which is the nature of the game. So yeah, anyway, I think I can hear a lorry. Could be a bus. So anyway, I'm about to jump out as soon as Johnny's arrived, and let's get rocking and rolling. Okay, so as you guys can see, never let me down. Johnny's are here, so let's get this bad boy unloaded. Okay, so that's all the sand knocked about. Let's get this bad boy whackered and we'll get it screeded. Oakley dokley. So that is us mostly screeded now, as you can see. Apart from the side bit, we're going to do that when we've laid this front up. So now we're going to jump on it and get the this front laid up. Okay, so we're laid up near enough. We're just loading borders out now, ready for the morning. It is now, we thought it'd be a shower, but it has consistently rained for probably 3 hours now. So we're going to job and knock it, I think. Just get loaded out, ready to cut it in the morning. Brian's just floating up and finishing up a beer. Chris is modelling some Premier 60s, doing modelling pose.
That's it.
Is that your modelling pose?
I'll model snaps when people send them in.
Keep telling them, bro. I keep saying something to them, just ignore you.
No, I'm sick of them.
I don't think you realise how serious this is. Chris,
How much work we put into these videos.
what sounds similar to Chris? Crisp. Crisp.
That's why my second name is P. Crispy.
Crispy. Crispy. So, you subbies, you get your finger out because Christopher is getting upset now.
And Konnal's
If there
prepared
was
to
one
sell
box,
his red
if the Lord Almighty was going to send one box of crisps to you, what would it be?
snaps.
Snaps.
Right back though, not just one.
You can't get a variety pack of snaps. There's only one thing anymore.
Right, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's a
Snap
big
them
bag.
up.
The big bag.
Hey?
The big bag where you get shitloads of them. That's what I mean.
Obviously.
Oh, you don't want one
Yeah.
pack?
That's what will happen though.
I said box.
Oh, fair enough. I did the box.
Snaps.
Why don't you sell your pants for finish?
So how much you want for a pair of red warm pants? Free number, right? You probably,
75 quid, bro.
what? How many days warm?
Whatever.
Are they getting? Are they going to be a triple threat? Are they getting urine, semen, and?
Yeah,
oh no, 4.
listen,
They want urine,
William
semen,
as well.
feces, and blood.
Sweat.
Stay at my house tonight. You'll have all 4.
Feel like going back in time to your uncle's sleepover.
Ooh.
Hey, that's you, bro.
Yeah. Don't talk about that.
You
Start bringing back the scat thing all over again.
Let's not talk about it.
Let's not talk about the gay juice.
The molested.
Chris was the facilitator. You're like the Jeffrey Epstein of the fucking scout world. Never caught, just vanished.
MJ, innit?
MJ.
Why do you think he's got his own panic room?
He has got a panic room. There's one for you.
Who was that?
Oh, I don't know. It was a ghostly voice from above. An apparition. So anyways, yeah, we're cracking on. We're trying our hardest to maintain happiness. Konnal's struggling, aren't you, baby?
Happiness went, bro.
Huh?
Happiness.
Happiness. Let's focus in on Konnal doing some work, look. It's not often you guys get to see it.
Full of fucking seat.
What?
Full of seat.
You're absolutely full of shit. Full of shit, pal. You know what? What?
Poor old Konnal.
Poor old
Hands
Konnal.
in the-
Poor old Konnal.
Piss wet through grafting.
Piss wet through.
Yeah, I heard you used to get hands in the...
He used to be on his hands and knees, innit?
Money.
He's like a private dancer. Private dancer.
I do it.
Dancer for money.
I got to that point in my life, I do hope.
He'll do out for a chocolate biscuit.
We'll have to cut
Or a box of snaps. Anyway, subscribers, let's get this nailed down now. Folds there. A pair of your worn, soiled red underpants. Told these gentlemen on here, your admirers, how much you want.
75 quid.
75 nicker. Sent to his bank or to us, we'll sort it
No, not
out.
to them.
Gets you a
Do
dirty
be dirty.
pair of Konnal skankers.
I'll do anything for £100.
Chris will do anything for £100. Absolutely anything.
Anything you want.
Anything you want. So there you go.
Here we are, living the dream.
Fucking dreams that.
Look at the sun. That's it. That's what we've got to work with. Beautiful. And this is what we're doing on this fine Friday morning.
Yay.
Go us. We're doing steps.
Step.
It's not even bloody 9 o'clock and we're doing steps. Mask going on. He's going to cut all this. Pre-cut it. So that we can just slip his curbs in. We've already put these curbs all the way around and marked it so we know it's going to be, well, probably won't fit and then we'll have to cut it again, but there you go. Then we're going to stick our curbs in. I might do it a bit different this time just because I'm, you know, bored doing everything the same.
I'm not doing that different.
I might.
No, bro.
You know what I'm thinking of going to do?
Tell me what you do. If it's going to take long, I'm not doing it.
I'm going to put my concrete pad round level.
Yeah.
So I'm going to flatten it off. Then I'm going to make a sticky SBR mix and just stick them onto the bottoms.
That sounds time consuming.
Blah, 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 blah,
Got a
blah.
lot of cutting to do today. A lot more.
I reckon it'd be quicker.
Don't know what world you're living in.
Hambo's world,
Yeah. Shock.
where it's dark and dangerous.
Gloomy.
Gloomy, yeah. Not dangerous, just
That's
dark.
dangerous, you know.
Yeah, it's a bit dangerous on a Friday. Don't play games on a Friday.
Play no game.
My Edgeock's there, mocking us, look. Look at him, little
Living in a
bastard.
best life.
Look at that horrible little bastard, mocking us. Ugh.
What noise is the edge of me?
Hedgehogs. That's what I imagine
Like a
they make.
gerbil.
A gerbil. Hedgehog. Don't know. Quite cute, you know, hedgehogs.
Dangerous, bro.
They're what?
Dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yeah, man. They bite you, you're dead.
No.
I would just bite you, turn gay.
I found one outside my house and it had ticks all over it.
Oh.
So I like removed the ticks for it.
You're an animal lover, aren't you? Deep
I
down.
love animals.
Deep down.
Deep down.
I mean, he's not killing them, he's
I
loving
hate
them.
humans. Yeah, I got all the ticks off it. It's all over it, bro. These horrible ticks, like all up on its eye and everything, on its eyelids and everything.
Vermin, aren't they?
Got rid of it,
Save your eye.
left it in shock, and then it died from shock.
What did you have for tea that night?
Hedgehog.
Yeah, boy.
Wonder what hedgehog tastes like.
Gamey.
Weird, isn't it? Wonder if you went round just eating all English wildlife, what it would taste like.
Chicken.
Not stuff like, I've had pigeon, obviously, not stuff like that. I mean,
You will
like,
get pigeon, bro.
pigeon's not
100%
nice.
late now when you go to one of them dirty kebab shops.
Tastes a bit livery. Horrible. No, but like hedgehogs, cats,
Fox.
you know, random things. Yeah, foxes, squirrels.
Probably will get cat as well. You've been made some, haven't you? Shots
For
fired.
the record,
Don't sue me.
he didn't mean that. What
Don't
else?
sue me.
What else could you eat that'd be weird?
Donkey.
Donkey. I bet a donkey won't be too bad, you know. I bet it'd be quite lean.
People
Bet it'd be
yeah,
like
horses,
goaty.
aren't they?
Bet it'd be a bit goaty. Like that.
Eat squirrels, it tastes like rabbit.
Yeah.
Squirrels. Rabbit's nice. Oh, rabbit's lovely. Lovely bit of rabbit. Rabbit's nice, bro. If you cook it for like 6 hours, on slow. It melts in your mouth. One of the best meats ever.
With the eating guinea pigs.
No,
Guinea
guinea
pigs.
pigs. Ooh.
Yeah, they do smell nice though when they're burning up.
Tell you what would be horrible, a Russian hamster. Them tiny little horrible things with red eyes that bite you. That'd be horrible. Anyway, drop us some comments down below if you've had if you've had something weird, but only UK. You don't want like, oh, I went to Thailand and ate a snake. Don't care about that. We want UK animals that you've ate that are weird, and then we'll call the police.
Check your hard drive.
Yeah, check your hard drive, bastards. Right, and you dirty little rascals. That steps in. Very dusty. It's all marked up, ready to get cut. Take around here, look. Coming out there. Nice curve around there. Across the front. That side's cut in. The side's all cut in down there and concreted. Concrete runs down and runs off into the manhole, so we're going to mesh them up Monday. Mesh the holes up, so no, that's going to have gravel sat on it, and then it's going to run off into that manhole. It's not a foul manhole, it's top water, so we'll mesh up the holes so nothing can go down it, and the water will drain off into there. Most of it's coming down here, but there is a bit of side fall off into that, so that was it. That was it. Would have put drainage channels there, but that runs down and that runs down as well. So that's all for. Oh, look at him, got in video. Look at him. Not a care in the world. At least he didn't tread on the concrete, which they usually do. Anyway, back to it. That all falls down. So obviously if we'd have put a drainage channel in, it would have had to sit there level with that concrete next door, or it would look gash, and basically that would have would always have water sat in the bottom of it. It'd go green, it'd end up being just a mess. So with the concrete idea, we can obviously drop that end lower down, which you can see there, and the water falls down away from it. So that's it, and then our gravel can come level with the top, mesh the sides with some fine mesh so the water goes through and nothing else, and we're good to go. Good to go. Before it just ran to there, but that does puddle up all down next door, so it weren't really fair just to pave it up to there and let it puddle for the old lady. So that's what we're doing. That's it. Boys are having the snap, they're having a great time. Aren't you lads? You're having a good time. Customers brought us out a diet lemonade because we're fat. And that's it. Oh, right, he's kicked there. Right, let's get to it. Get some time lapses cutting this bad boy in.